Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 4-day workshop on customer communication. My name is Jacqueline Adams. So I want to give you heads up that this communication workshop might be a little bit different from other workshops you've attended in the past. This is a very hands-on, interactive learning. I only get you all for 2 hours every day, and I know this is a big investment of you and your company's time, money, energy, etc., in order to make space in your working schedule for this course. So I want to make sure you get the most for that investment. So in order to do that, what we'll do as we're going throughout this learning is we will be interacting, we'll be engaging, we'll be customizing it specifically to your experience. In order to do that, since we're in a virtual environment, we're going to use some of the tools associated with Zoom. So let's kick this off by me asking you all, I've looked at your profiles. I've seen that quite a few of you are from the manufacturing sector. If you look at the bottom of your screen, you're going to see a section, a tab that says, a button that says reaction. Go ahead and hit on that button, and if you're from the manufacturing sector, go ahead and click the button that says raise your hand. How many people do we have in manufacturing? All right, looks like we have 7 attendees total that are from the manufacturing sector. I'll go ahead and clear that out. How many of you are from the technology sector? Go ahead and raise your hand. And it looks like we have 5 individuals from the technology sector. I'll go ahead and clear that out. So a pretty good mix of both technology and manufacturing. And again, this class has been specifically set up for a more technically minded audience as well, so that's wonderful. Let's go ahead and, if you'll notice on the bottom, there's also a chat feature. What I'd like you to do is click on that and tell me why you decided to attend this class. So go ahead and think about what your motivations are, what your reasons are, what your intentions are from this class, and type that into the chat box. All right, we've already got Jacob who's coming out strong here with a response, and he says that his boss made him do it. I am looking at the faces, and Jacob, it looks like you're in good company. I suspect you may not be the only one who was told that they're going to be attending this class. Diane is saying that she would like to improve her communication skills because she thinks it'll help her take her career to the next level. And Tiffany is saying that she wants to do this communication course in order to improve both her communications in her work life and personal life. All good answers there. Thank you for that feedback. Now, as we're going through this communication, I think it's wonderful that you've pointed out that communications isn't just siloed into our professional careers. It's something, as a skill that we use all day, every day. And I think, especially for the technical sectors of professional life, there is a stigma that we don't have good communication skills. I'm a computer engineer myself, so I've been living with this all of my life. But I think all of us can take certain steps to improve our skills. Let's look at an interaction where perhaps communication skills can help us. How many of you have had a situation where either it's a computer bug or it's a bug where your piece of equipment is down, but the customer comes to you, they're all intense, they're all upset that they don't have this piece of equipment working, and they tell you what the problem is, and they immediately ask you how soon until you get that fixed. How many of you have had that situation? Okay, I'm getting a lot of chatter in the communication box. It looks like a lot of you have gone through it. So how do you respond to that? You've just heard the problem, you've just heard what's wrong, and they already want you to tell them magically how quickly you're going to get that fixed. Okay, some of you are saying that you're going to give them a time estimate. Okay, one of you, I think you wouldn't say this to an actual customer, this is guessing. One of you saying that you tell them that talking to them is taking longer time, and so it's going to take that much longer till it's fixed. I appreciate your honesty. I don't think that'll go over well with a client. What if I could give you a solution where you don't have to make up a timetable, but you're also fulfilling the customer's needs? So it's a happy medium between making up some time that you're then accountable to for fixing it, but also meeting the client where they're at. What if in this case you told the client, you know what, let me take a look and further examine what's going on here, and I'll circle back with you within 2 hours and give you an update. So if I've been able to find a solution, that's great, but if not, within 2 hours, I'll still give you an update and let you know where we're at this point so that we're both on the same page. Even though you're not giving the client what they've asked for, it still meets their needs and lets them know that they're going to be kept in the loop and they're not going to be forgotten about. So that's the focus of what we're going to be going on over on the next 4 days, is looking at these difficult communication scenarios that we sometimes have to deal with at work and figuring out where we can meet the client where they're at. Because according to Google's research, even though these communication skills used to be called soft skills, they're now being called power skills. This is something the technical sector has found is crucial for success in your job, is being able to leverage your communication to take your career to the next level. Because I've heard a lot of technical people say, hey, as long as I can do the technical side, it doesn't matter what I say. But that's actually not true. Since we're not working on our own off in the middle of nowhere, we're interacting with people all day, every day. And so being able to communicate our ideas to people so that they're more likely to come on board, being able to explain the issues to clients in a way that's amenable to them is actually a really important part of what we do every day. And that's exactly what we're going to be tackling over the next 4 days.